Ooh, ee, up, ork, wing, wang, walla, walla, wing, wang, woo, woo, woo. Hey! It's time for the Lakeville Government Channel's Kids and Government program. Kids and Government, yeah! On today's show, join Mary Utter as she chats with Parks and Recreation Director Steve Mashad about the new Heritage Center on how they do that. On Pigs, Peaks, and Paintings, Hank the Hog checks out a special art exhibit where the artwork is made from glass. And don't forget to watch for our Lake Forest Team 16 news, puppet bloopers, and kids' quick tips throughout the show. And I'm Roger Mildewstein, your announcer, here at Lake Marion Elementary School. And now, here's the host of Kids in Government, R.R. the Raccoon.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lakeville Kids in Government. I'm R.R. the Raccoon, your congenial host, here in our program where we take a humorous and educational look at how government works. Hey, we're coming to you from the rooftop here at City Hall. Hey, we got a great show for you lined up, and we're going to start things off with those two crazy and silly fall sisters, Euphronia and Euphronia, here for another edition of What's That? I think I bent my throat. Here's the Fall Sisters. Oh, give me some water, please. Oh.
Hi, I'm Euphronia, here for this month's edition of What's That? And as always, I'm joined by my sister, Euphronia. How are you today, Euphronia? Hi! That's great! Well, today we're gonna go around and try and find some things that are related to back to school. You ready to play the game, Euphronia? Yeah! Well, then let's do it, yeah! Okay, Euphronia, what's that? Oh, I don't know. Is it an apron? Is it a flagpole? Is it a car mat in a Ferrari? Oh, those are good guesses, but I don't think you're right, Euphronia, because it's a young lady wearing a backpack getting ready to go to school. Did you get that one, Euphronia? No! Well, that was a tough one, wasn't it, Euphronia? Yeah! Well, you ready to try another one? Yeah! Well, then let's play What's That? Wah! All right, Euphronia. What's that? I don't know. Is it a towel rack? Is it a tie rod on a 65 Volkswagen? Is it a door handle on Lakeview Elementary? I think you're pretty close, Euphronia. Let's find out what it is. You're right, it's a door handle at Lakeview Elementary. How's that make you feel? Great! Hey, you did pretty well that time, didn't you, Euphronia? How's that make you feel? Proud! Well, you ready to play some more? Yeah! Well, let's play What's That? Okay, Euphronia, what's that? I don't know. Is it a surfboard? Is it a cookie cupboard? Is it a roller rink floor? Oh, I don't think you did as well this time as last time, but let's find out. It's a desk here inside Lakeview Elementary. That was a tough one, wasn't it, Euphronia? Yeah! Well, this is Euphronia with my sister Euphronia for this edition of What's That? Say goodbye, Euphronia. Goodbye! Boy, you sure are obnoxious.
Hey everyone, Louie the dog here for this month's Kids Quick Tip. Hey, this month we're going to be talking about bus
bus safety, and here are those tips. Number 1, leave home early enough to arrive at your bus stop on time. Number 2, wait for your bus in a safe place, well off the roadway. Number 3, enter your bus in an orderly manner and take your seat quickly as possible. And number 4, remain in your seat while the bus is in motion. Do these tips and you will stay safe on your way to school.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, hey there, everyone. R the raccoon back here. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just doing a little painting on the lens. No, it's painting, not panting. This is panting. All right. Well, while I finish painting the lens, let's join Hank the Hog for another edition of Pigs, Peaks, and Paintings. I'm gonna pant again. Very good.
Hey everyone, Hank the Hog, here for another Pigs, Peaks, and Paintings. We're here at the Lakeville Area Art Center and... Notice I didn't get stuck in the elevator this time? Pretty good. We're here at the Lakeville Area Art Center, and this edition of Pigs, Peaks, and Paintings, we are not going to be looking at paintings. I know you're very disappointed, but there's some cool glass art that looks very cool that we're going to check out, so let's do it this way. And our featured artist this month at Pigs, Peaks, and Paintings, where we're not looking at paintings, we're looking at glass, is Lynn Hunter. And she designs, just a wide variety of glassware. Like, look at that cool brooch, it's a butterfly. So let's stop gabbing and let's start looking at the art. Here we go. Look at this lovely exhibit. It's called Garden Collage. But you know what I think it is? I think it's lollipops. I'm gonna lick one. Ugh. Looks like lollipop, but tastes like glass. Yuck. Oh, look, it's a glass flower. I'm gonna sniff it. Smells like glass. Yeah, look at that cool glass exhibit. You know what that looks like? It looks like a cover from an old Pink Floyd album. Hey, I got no conversation. It's just another piece of glass on the wall. This has got to be my favorite piece in the exhibit. It's called Spiral in Red, but it reminds me of either the Target logo or my inner conflict between my pig and ham self. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Well, folks, that's it for this edition of Pigs, Peaks, and Paintings, where we're looking at the artwork of Lynn Hunter design, her custom glass art for distinctive people and pigs. Well, you can view this and other art exhibits here at the Lakeville Area Art Center, and you can check online for what's currently being exhibited here in the Art Center at www.lakevillemn.gov. And I just want to mention a few things. You know, it's so nice to be here in the Art
center. I got my shirt on, my tie, and it's always good to get out here to the art center to look at all the wonderful art exhibits. And you know, it's so nice that they actually let pigs in the building, you know, because some places I go, they still don't let pigs in. You know, I don't know if it's because we smell like bacon when we sweat or what it is, but you know, I'm just glad I'm able to come in here and see the great art. So that's it, folks. We'll see you next time on Pigs Peaks at Paintings. I'm Hank the Hog. Thank you.
From southwest central Dakota County, in other words, Lakeville, this is a Lake Force Team 16 award-winning non-action 360-degree news update with Ted Pickle.
Hello, everyone. Ted Pickle reporting. And now the news presented in the wonder of 360 degrees. Guess what? School is OPEN open. To help protect children, safety experts urge motorists to follow these safety tips. Slow down near schools and in residential areas. Practice extra caution in bad weather. Always stop for school buses that are loading or unloading students. By following these simple rules, we can all do our part to help keep kids safe. Do you have a pothole in your neighborhood? You can report a pothole by contacting the City Street Department at 952-985-2710. That's 952-985-2710. You can also go online to the city's website at www.lakevillemn.gov. And finally, the Lakeville Area Art Festival is scheduled for September 17th and 18th. At the festival, you will find a circular type arrangement of artist booths providing an intimate and accessible setting. This event includes a featured artist exhibit, artist demonstrations, youth art tent, food vendors, and local talent. For more information, go to www.lakevilleartfestival.org. This has been a Lake Force Team 16 award-winning 360-degree non-action news update. I'm Ted Pickle.
Up next here on Kids in Government, folks, we're going to head across the street here from City Hall to the building which is going to become the new Heritage Center here in Lakeville. That center is going to house the Senior Center, the Lakeville Historical Society, and Yellow Ribbon. So let's join Mary Utter as she chats with Parks and Recreation Director Steve Mashad. Take it away, you cow!
Hi there, everybody, and welcome to another edition of How'd They Do That? Very good job, camera operator Tim. And today we are going to be talking with Parks and Recreation Director Steve Mashad. How are you doing today, Steve?
I'm fine, thank
good,
you.
Good. Have you ever talked to a cow before?
No, especially, what's the last name again, Utter?
Utter, Ms. Utter.
Ms. Utter, okay.
That's right, spelled U-T-T-E-R.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Very clever. And we are here at the site of the former police station, which is soon going to be called
The Heritage Center.
It actually is called that, but we got about a year before this dream becomes a reality, and I thought we'd chat with you. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what you're going to do outside here, Steve?
Well, we're on the west side of the building, which was the original entrance to the police department. And in our site planning, behind me, which would be the southwest corner of the building, the grassy area out there would be a potential expansion later in years,
yes,
if and when it's needed. The remaining portion of the entire west side here will be all new parking lots.
Oh, so you're going to get rid of this little circle here, so you'll have a little more efficient parking area.
We're going to get rid of the circle and provide needed parking. And also, if you see the close proximity to City Hall, when we do have big special events, we'll have auxiliary parking across the street, so it's a good place to do that.
Excellent. Well, let's head inside, and you can show us what you're going to be doing to change the inside.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, we have now moved inside to the former police station, and this is going to be the Heritage Center, but Steve, who is going to be occupying this space in the future?
Well, we have three main groups in Lakeville. The primary group is the Lakeville Senior Center, and we have the Historical Society, and we'll have the Yellow Ribbon Organization, all sharing the facility when it's complete.
Very good. And how many square feet is this building comprised of?
This building is approximately 17,000 square feet.
17,000 square feet?
Yes.
That's pretty large, isn't it?
It's a nice sized building.
And what's the current senior center square footage?
5,000 square feet.
Wow, well, we're almost triplizing that, aren't we?
Yes, when you add the Historical Society, they have 3,000 square feet, and of course the Yellow Ribbon Organization is a new group, and they will have a portion of the building too.
Very nice. Well, can we head on inside, and maybe we'll highlight like 3 or 4 spots, and you can kind of give us an idea how they're going to change it from a police station to a multi-purpose facility.
We'll do that. Let's go.
Do you like that multi-purpose facility?
That was wonderful.
That's good. All right, let's head over this way. All right, we have moved to our next area, Steve. Now, I think this used to be the old patrol center. What's going to be going in here?
Well, one thing that's important to know that it's very compartmentized. This particular facility had 2 additions onto it, and what they really needed were lots of small rooms and meeting spaces and offices for the many police personnel that worked here. So our challenge is we have identified a lot of walls and areas that will just be pushed out, taken down to combine and make larger spaces. This particular space was with the skylight and everything will be one of our multi-purpose rooms, and we'll use this for meetings and seminars and what have you. But I will show you in a minute an example of what the main multi-purpose room will consist of. It'll be the largest room in the building and probably seat close to over 200 people at a time compared to the 100 max we have at the existing senior center. And then we're going to go down to the different parts of the building and show you where the game rooms and exercise areas are going to be. And then we can go show you where the Historical Society is going to be and the Yellow Ribbon Group.
Oh, well, let's stop jawing about it. Let's see it, Steve.
Let's go do it.
Come on. No, this way.
Oh.
No, this way. Oh, no, over here. Would you stop that? You're making me look foolish. All right, now, Steve, we've moved to another portion of the new Heritage Center. What is this area going to be?
Well, this is going to be the main multi-purpose room. It's almost 3 times the size of the existing multi-purpose room in the senior center, but from the wall located over here where the red fire hydrant apparatus is.
The fire alarm.
Fire alarm all the way across.
They usually don't have hydrants inside, do they?
All the way across to the windows on the outside wall is how wide this room will be. Ooh. It'll come from the offices just behind us over here, all the way down to the walls that you can see the light coming through that office. So it'll be quite large, and we'll be able to handle, like I said, over 200 people at a time in a sit-down dinner. Wow. And be able to do all kinds of other types of programming in here.
Wow, will they have any cow square dancing?
Well, it's big enough to have that, sure.
Ooh, I can invite my whole herd in then.
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Let's check out the next place, Steve.
Okay.
This way. We are now in the southwest corner of the Heritage Center. And Steve, these look like a lot of detective offices and a lot of offices that we use for the police officers. What are these offices going to be turned into?
You're absolutely correct. As I mentioned before, a lot of compartmentalization has taken place and when it was full of police detectives. And for instance, these 3 office spaces here will represent a computer lab and our library.
Oh.
And then the remainder of the building, all the way to the east, will be our main exercise room, which will have weightlifting apparatus and other exercise equipment, which is just next to both the men's and the women's locker rooms, which are very nice. People can come and work out and take a shower and have a locker. It'll be just wonderful.
Oh, can my senior mother cow come and exercise?
I believe so, if the doors are wide enough.
Absolutely. Well, let's move to the next spot, Steve. Here we go. Well, we've now moved to another part of the building, and this looks like it used to be one of the garages that the police officers used. You need garages in the new Heritage Center, Steve?
No, we don't, but you're absolutely right. It was a police department garage, and this will be the new game room.
Oh.
So this is where we would probably have some dart games and pool tables and a lounge and a nice place to hang out and chat with your friends.
We are now in the old evidence room, and Steve, this is where they used to keep evidence for police cases. What is this room going to be in the future?
Well, Miss Utter.
Thank you. You're so polite, I like that.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
This
Mr.
will-
Mashal.
Okay, this is an example of one of the display areas we're going to have for the Historical Society. You can see this is all blocked in with block wall, so we won't be tearing these walls down. And it'll be a little bit safer in here for the artifacts and the display rooms. There's another similar room next door, which will be a separate programming room for cards and special events to segregate that particular program from others going on in the building.
Well, Steve, this is the inside of the old jail. Now, you're not going to lock me up in any of these cells, are you?
Not if you continue to be a good cow.
I'll be a good bovine for you.
Okay, so this is the north side of the building. It's more display opportunities for the Historical Society. All these jail cells will be removed, and we're going to have offices and work areas for the Historical Society because they do a lot of artifact rehabilitation and working with photos and getting them ready for display. And then the Yellow Ribbon will have their resource center and their offices down here. And the best part about this, all these use areas surround the multi-purpose areas, which can be common use areas for all three groups. It's just a matter of proper scheduling that'll work for everybody.
Very good. Now, in the future, we have an auction coming up to help us get into this facility. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that, Steve?
Right, we're having a community-wide auction. The actual auction will take place between October 15th and October 30th, and all that information can be seen on the website of auctionmaster.com.
Gotcha. Well, very cool, Steve. Well, thank you so much for your time and all the best success in getting this project completed. And, well, when, if everything goes according to plan, when is this project going to be completed?
We think it'll be completed about a year from now, next November. So we've got about 12 months of activity.
There's a lot of work to get done in 12 months, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Would you like to see what a jail looks like?
I would love to, Steve. Let's take a look here. Let's see what's in here. Oh, wow, this is pretty, ooh, it's kind of scary in here. Well, I guess I better just end the segment.
I've been wanting to get rid of that cow for a long time.
Oh, Steve?
We've got you now, beast.
Could you let me out here, please? I'm a little claustrophobic.
I got the key. We'll be back in 12 months.
Steve? Steve? I hope he was kidding about 12 months. Well, I guess I better just end the segment here. Well, everyone, this is Mary Utter in an old jail cell saying, we'll see you next time on... Oh, how'd they do that? Well, what am I going to do in here? But I could sing. The hills are alive with the sound of mowing. See you next time, folks. Woo-hoo!
You like it when puppets mess up their lines? You like it when puppets don't know what they're talking about? Well then, hey, this is the segment for you, because it's time for Kids and Government Bloopers! Here's the bloopers. Ha-ha!
Everyone, and as always, I'm enjoined.
Hey there, everyone! Hank the Hog! Or my deep subconscious. Yeah. It's twirling and swirling in conflagration? I don't think that's the word I was trying to say. In conflict.
Our live council and planning commission meetings are also streamed wived. We're streamed live. Up top here, I'm going to talk to you about bike safety. Here's some good tips to remember. You should leave place well off the roadway.
You said bike tips.
Did I say bike tips?
You said bike tips.
These are supposed to be bus safety
No,
tips.
You didn't say bus safety. You said bike tips.
I'm such a dog.
Parks and Recreation Director, Steve Mashad. Take it away, Mary? To check out the new Heritage Center, which is going to house the future. It's going to house the future. Yeah, maybe Marty McFly is going to be there with Doc Brown and the DeLorean. We're going to go back in time with the flux capacitor, which was invented by Barb Lawn.
Hey there, everyone. Louie the dog here for this month's final Kids Quick Tip. And this time I'm going to chat with you about walking to school safely. Number 1, keep away from parked cars. Drivers can't see you. Number 2, cross at corners, never in the middle of a block. Number 3, stop and look in all directions before crossing. And number 4, be extra careful in bad weather. Drivers may not see you. Ha!
Well, folks, before we finish this month's show, we need to check out this month's Historic Point. And helping us with the Historic Point duties this month is my good friend Arnold Schwarzenbull. What's happening, Arnold?
Hello there. I am coming to you from Orchard Lake Elementary School, which is the oldest existing school here in the city of Lakeville, yeah.
All right, Arnold, show us what we all want to see. Let's see this month's Historic Hoof. Ha ha! That was a great historic hoof. Thanks a lot, Arnold. Well, folks, that's it for this month's edition of Kids in Government. If you have questions on any of the information we've covered, please feel free to give us a call. Our studio line is 952-985-4418, or you can watch this program and all the programs here on Channel 16 at our website at www.lakevillemn.gov. Hey, that's it for this month's show, and I think I'm going to go back to painting. Could I have my brush, please? Oh, right in the eye. We'll see you next time here on Kids in Government. Goodbye, everybody! Give me that brush, give me that brush. I just can't help myself. But every can or bottle you recycle can make a difference. Make a difference in your community. Recycle in area parks.